Thank you both for coming to mediation today. Sir, I understand that you were instructed by the courts to complete your paternity testing. And the results have come back conclusive that you are the father of baby. Congratulations. Yes, I have done so. Now I am only interested in ensuring that my parental rights are kept intact. As you know, we are here today to see if we can come to an agreement about a shared custody schedule. I understand that the mother is currently the sole custodian of baby. Is this correct? Yes, sir. I have sole custody of baby currently. He has been with me since birth. I think we both want what's best for our son. Now that I know he is mine, I don't want another day to go by without being in his life and being known to him as Daddy. He deserves both parents in his life. Of course, I am glad you have finally decided to be involved. Now, ma'am, underhanded comments like that are completely unnecessary. Let's just focus on baby. Oh, I definitely do not intend to sound like I am being mean. I am just happy that he is wanting to be involved. I want to encourage that in any way possible. Oh, really? So you will agree to 50-50 custody right now, and we can both avoid court? I wouldn't say that is in the best interest of baby currently. You're a stranger right now. It would be extremely traumatic to send him with you for days on end. He needs to get to know you first. And how is he supposed to get to know me when you constantly hover over him? Having supervised visits is not hovering. It's helping him adjust to an uncomfortable environment. Life is uncomfortable, Molly. He'll have to adjust at some point. Now I will agree with Mom here on the fact that sending a toddler with an unknown parent is definitely a traumatic experience. And you think that putting him in such a hostile environment where I am forced to interact with a woman who filed false claims against me multiple times is a good experience for him? I think both sides need to come together for the child's best interests. Are you sure about that? Because there is no guarantee of when you will be able to be seen in court. It could be months before a judge hears your case. I'm positive. If she is so stubborn and narcissistic that she would rather our baby go without seeing his father for months until court versus allowing equal parenting. I will wait for court to fight for full custody. I will fight to the fullest extent of the law. I will get sole physical custody, the maximum amount of child support, and she will get to see baby once a week at the most. So, Molly, it's up to you. Settle for 50-50 today with me, or lose custody as soon as a judge reviews this and sees how manipulative and controlling you are. None of that is happening, Charlie. None of that would be in best interest of baby. Then there is nothing more to discuss today. I'm done here. I expect to receive court papers within the week. So sorry we wasted your time today, sir. When is court? I'm not sure yet. They haven't set a date. Mediation was yesterday. Getting in front of a judge generally takes time. They will notify you directly when they assign a date. This is ridiculous. You've kept me from my child for over a year, and now you are delaying the process of me getting to see him. I have no control over when the courts assign our hearing. This is what the mediator warned you about. The mediator said no such thing. He said you needed to allow me to have 50/50ths and you refused. So now we need to go to court. What are you talking about? That's not at all what the mediator said. Yes, it is. Don't try to act like you are the only one who was there. I remember everything, and there is no reason I would lie about that. Gretchen, clearly this is you on your son's phone. Charlie had the options to see baby and refused. Take it up with him as to why he did so. But don't try to act like him to get information. You're crazy. My mother would never do that. You just think everyone is as crazy as you are. Is the judge made aware of how the mother acts during mediation? My son had mediation the other day and his ex refused to agree to anything or compromise in any way. He has been kept from my grandson for over a year now, and he went to mediation in good faith and practically begged to have any type of visitation with baby. She practically laughed in his face and told him to F off. He told me how the mediator felt so bad for him. He tried to get his ex to even agree to supervised visits so baby can start to build a relationship with his father. And she told the mediator that she would rather unalive than allow that. It's crazy to me. I may be biased, but my son is an amazing man and would be the perfect father if given a fair chance. Why does she get to run this show constantly? But will the judge even be made aware of it? He has to know how awful she is, and that it isn't in baby's best interest to be raised by someone like her. Your son should just give up now. With a baby mama like that, he will never get to be a father. Better to just start over with a real woman and not some whiny liberal baby. He's mentioned that before, but he loves baby so much. All he wants is to be a father. If it were me, I would grab baby at the first visit I get and leave the country. Go somewhere without extradition to the US and give that boy a fighting chance at growing up to be a man. Honestly, I think about that every day. That baby will never have a fair chance to be a real man when he's being raised by someone who is barely a real woman. It's shameful. I feel for the man. These women make good men work to be fathers because it's their last ounce of control over us. They can't stand to see us happy or thriving as a father. Does he have a new girlfriend? My ex pulled this when I started dating again. No, he isn't dating at the moment. I think he is focusing on custody right now. It will only get worse for him than when he actually gets a girl. Poor guy. Please speak to your girlfriend about changing her decisions and allowing my son to be there to raise baby. As a man, I'm sure you recognize how vital it was to have your father in your life. As a mother, it hurts so badly to see my son drifting through life without his sole purpose. He won't say it out loud. But I can see how badly it hurts him to know his son is out there and not have access to him. I have no say-so in this matter. All I know is that Molly is more than willing to communicate with Charlie about son if he chooses to reach out about supervised visits. Oh, I'm sure you have more say-so than you think. Molly needs someone to help her support herself and baby since my son isn't paying support. She needs your money. Molly doesn't need me. She actually makes more than I do. All she wants is baby to be happy and loved. If your son wants the same thing, he will reach out about those visits. You're smarter than that. You should want to ensure that baby's father is involved. It will make your life easier as well. Please no longer contact me. I cannot help you. Stop messaging Ethan. He is not in control of baby and has no influence on my choices as a mother. If Charlie wants to see baby, he knows how to do so. You just don't want him to know the truth about you. You don't want him to see that you are a wicked and evil person. Does he know how you acted at mediation? I'm glad family court is open to the public, because I will be sitting there to witness the judge tear you a new one for your actions. I thank God every day that my son left you and didn't marry you. Once he has custody of baby, you can disappear for all I care. Once again, if Charlie would like to see baby, I am more than willing to set up supervised visits like I offered during mediation. I would like to set a visit for the both of us. You are not the father or mother. If your son wants to be a father, he can reach out. You change the goalposts every time. It's disgusting. You're taking me for child support now too. What the he 11 is wrong with you? I can't even see my kid and you want me to pay you. I didn't file for support. I had to file for daycare assistance. The state may be pursuing you for child support since we completed paternity. My mom can watch baby if you need daycare for free, instead of robbing me of my paychecks and leaving baby with strangers to raise him. I prefer baby to be in a professional setting. It would be great for socialization and education. What kind of mother would put their young child in a building full of strangers when they have a family who loves them? I'm not paying for my son to be Abu Dollar at daycare. Assistance was already approved, and the child support portion is completely out of my hands. That kid is just a paycheck to you. Huh, wow, what a sheep mother. I'll just sign over my rights.